Hello everyone, my name is Chanel Stevens and I am a director of SahFayer Life Management. Today we're going to be speaking with Mr. Aidin Brown, who is not only our founder but our chairman. We're going to be going over some interesting, inspiring stories today about this prestigious organization. You guys stay tuned. Hello, Mr. Aidin Brown. How are you
Hello,
doing
Chanel.
today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
You are most welcome.
So, as you know, today we want to just talk a little bit about SahFayer, see what's going on with it. First thing first, out the gate, I want to ask you, how do you pronounce your organization's name?
It is pronounced SahFayer.
SahFayer.
Yes, SahFayer Life Management. Yes.
Okay. Now, what inspired you to start SahFayer?
My earlier years of growing up as a youngster, I was exposed to positive influence, and that has allowed me to experience some positive stuff throughout life. So that just influenced my move and my drive and my desire to create such an environment and continue to reaching out and helping others.
I love that. So, speaking of reaching out, all of that, what are some of the services that SahFayer has?
That's an interesting question because based on our passion, my passion, our passion, we do life coaching, we do mentoring, we do life skills management, and we are in the process of setting up a learning center, and we do guest speaking and motivational speaking.
Okay.
For the most part, yes, that's what we do, and also we are looking at other initiatives that would impact how we reach out to others.
That sounds very inspirational. I like it.
Thank you.
So, would you say that there's a specific group or set of people that SahFayer is trying to reach out to, or tell me a little bit about?
After finishing my graduate studies a few years ago, I've learned one thing. Life coaching, mentoring, it's not limited to anyone.
Okay.
We all need that push, that drive to encourage us to go further and go on. So we don't have a target audience. However, our programs are designed per the individuals that we interact with and we engage with. So we don't have a target audience. However, our programs again is designed to target individuals based on the different needs and the desires. We do have our programs, some programs or some initiatives that target unattached at-risk youths that we do. So yes.
I like that. That sounds honorable.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So you say that it's gonna have a great deal to do with coaching and mentoring. Are you gonna be one of the coaches? What's your coaching style? Tell me.
And that is a very good one, and I think part of it from me rubs off into the organization. Our coaching style, we focus on two styles or two approaches, and it's holistic and visionary.
Okay,
Because we want people to come into a coaching session with themselves, everything. And we want people to come into a mentoring session where it's about where do I see myself, and both all of our programs is holistic and visionary because we want people to see a positive picture. Here at SahFayer, we speak about positivity, happiness, growth, transformation. We encourage people, we empower to become the person that they want or to have the life that they want.
Striving for that best self. So
Yes.
you would basically say it's never too late to work on yourself or change yourself.
It is
To be the best you
never.
possibly
It is never. Believe me, it is never. It is never. We have a dream, we have a desire. It is never too late. It is never too late.
I love to hear it. So then tell me a little bit about mentoring for you. You previously mentored. Is that something that you're still doing?
Yes, I find myself still doing it because mentoring is just a part of me. It's a part of what we do. And no matter what age, stage, or whatever you're in life, we all need a mentor. We all need that life coach to bring us to the point of reality and get us back in line with our true self and our true purpose.
Okay. So then you were able to create SahFayer. You've now put all of this in use. It sounds like you've already started changing lives.
well, continuing to change lives.
There we go. There you go. My
Yes.
apologies. Would you say that this brings you some sort of accomplishment? And in what way?
I would say yes, because my ultimate joy is when someone can leave a session or leave our presence or leave our engagements feeling satisfied, feeling like they've accomplished something. And one of the thing is, there's a case that I can remember, and I'll just share this of a particular person who I met at a gym. I went to the gym. We went to get enrolled. We went there to get enrolled, and based on discussions following our interaction, and days and a few months after, I must say that just from that, he has totally been transformed into a different environment and into a different person and a different role, I must say. So my sense of comfort or happiness is when you can actually see that someone has achieved that level of transformation or self-efficacy.
Okay, thank you for that. So where do you see SahFayer going in the future?
I see us taking over the world.
Oh, okay. What steps are we going to take to do this?
Well, I know one of the things that we want to do is to enlarge, well, expand our services, and enlarge what we do, reach out to others. And I see, I can think of the scriptures that the Lord will not come until every single person on this earth hear the God. And I believe that we should go to the hedges and the highways and byways. So we're starting locally now, but my dream is to expand our services, to reach the other persons internationally and to reach out to them and help people. Because people just want to have hope, especially in this world today. People want a sense of hope.
We need it.
With what is going on. They just want to realize or have that thinking, or someone to just
there is
change,
yes, I can do better,
yes,
I can be better,
yes,
make something
I can
better.
do me, yeah. So yes, that's what we want to do. Have offices, have locations, and have more mentors, have more life coaches within our organization that can continue the mission.
Okay, and as you focus on all of this, what would you say are some of your personal challenges that you've had to overcome?
Well, that's a good question, because one of the things is I've learned procrastination is a killer. Procrastination is a killer. So you just have to be that go-getter, and there are times when I look back on my studies and I'm like, yeah, I need to do this. I say to myself, no, I can't wait until I'm finished to do this. I have to go do it and just keep pushing. The studies will come eventually. So I have to just get rid of procrastination. And what we stand for at SahFayer, I have to ensure that we look at everything to alleviate the procrastination, the negativity, and everything that will set us back, and to just move forward. So self and procrastination, I just have to just get rid of that and focus on positivity, bringing hope, transformation, and making that impact where, as you look on our logo and people look on our logo, they might be wondering, but I'll get to that later on,
okay,
where people have hope.
Okay. So let's see. We talk a few times about the coaching sessions and the mentoring sessions. Can you walk me through what one of those may be like, what may occur?
Well, it depends on the individual, because once we have that first contact with someone who wants to become a mentor or become a coachee, that they want to be coached, there's a process that they will take. There's an intake form that they'll complete.
Okay.
And once we do the intake form, they will actually be scheduled for appointments and sessions. And then from there, the first session, they will now lay out, or we will now lay out what the coaching will be like, what the mentoring session will look like. And we proceed from there. But it's a partnership. What I want people to understand is life coaching is a partnership. Yes, mentoring is, but life coaching and mentoring, they go together, because they do bring some change. They bring change. change. Not some, but they do bring change. So that I know it is a partnership between both people.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about your studies. You've been working for this for so long. I know you said you completed some of your undergraduate studies. What would you say your current studies are doing for you to align you for your mission here at SahFayer?
That's a good one. I must add that when I did my master's program, that is what inspired me to start SahFayer Life. And I believe that when I look back on my life and look back at others, I'm like, we need to have that management of our lives. We need to get it together. With all the craziness happening, we just need to get it together. So with that, it helped prepare the way for the organization and the initiative and the initial point. So for now, as I complete my doctoral studies, it's in strategic leadership. So I'm using that knowledge now to think strategically in creating our plans to go forward. So like you mentioned earlier, you asked a question about my the plans for where do we see ourselves in a few years. It's now for me to think strategically in how are we going to get there, what are we going to do, because currently, and I failed to mention that earlier, is that we have a scholarship program that's going on now, and we support young people who's going back to school, and these are people from Jamaica in some of the inner city communities that we do. It is called the Scholarship Bursary Initiative program that we have. So we are giving back. Yes. So with that, you have to think strategically. So with my studies and everything, I'm putting all of that together to think strategic. How do I help people strategically in life, in mentoring, in the preventative programs and stuff like that. So. Yeah.
And speaking of having to be strategic, it takes a lot to run an organization. It takes a lot to get through this process. You need good people on your team. Tell me a little bit about your structure and the positives and the negatives you've had to overcome.
Well, we have a organization, we have a board of directors, I must add. We have a board of directors, and we have our legal counsel.
Okay.
That is an ex officio on our board. So we have a board. We are a 501c3 organization. So we have a board. We have our small team of admin people, operations team, and we have volunteers as coaches and mentors.
Okay.
So yes.
I like that. Let's see here. Now, before I ask, how we can get in contact with you and stuff like that, you mentioned something a little bit before we started our video today, as well as in answering one of your questions. Can you describe the Sahfyer logo to me a little bit? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes. And when we were putting the organization together, that's a very good one. When we were putting the organization together, we were brainstorming, and I wanted a name that brings positivity, bring happiness, bring truth to our operation. And the name, when I came up with the name, I never wanted the ordinary Sahfyer. I wanted a unique name. And this is where Sahfyer was birthed, the name and the spelling. And if you look on our logo, it would have the Y here and the sun there. So the Y represents a person who's looking up to the sun and looking forward to a new day with hope, new perspective, new meaning, with a positive view of, hey, this is going to be a brighter day. Even though we have a bad one yesterday, we have a bad year, and let us use the last couple of years, COVID and all of that. I'm sure with the rise of mental health is so rampant now that you have to pay keen attention. So people just want to know that there's hope for them. There is something happening good. I can make a difference. I can change. It is not always going to be like this. So that is why we have our logo like that, and the Y just stands out as that person.
You sound so proud. I love it.
Thank you.
So then, let me ask, how can we get in contact with SahFyer to schedule these sessions?
Well, we do have our website. It is www.sahfyerlife.org. We have our email address at info@sahfyerlife.org. We have our website. We have our social media pages. We're on not LinkedIn. We're on Instagram and Facebook. And we have our YouTube channel as well, so you can watch our videos, like, share, subscribe. Please just follow us and support the movement. So we are on the social media platform. We're getting to the rest soon, but we are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for the moment.
I like that. And last thing, just to confirm, those intake forms, we can access that through
The
website,
the
right?
form is on our website. Yes.
Okay, so we don't
The
have
form is on the website and it's fillable. You can just complete it and submit it. And or if there's any challenge, there's a contact us form there, and we can be reached on WhatsApp too. Our numbers are there on WhatsApp, so people can reach out to us. They can anywhere in the world they are. So, and you know what is interesting? One of the things is people just want somebody to talk to at times.
Yeah.
I've had an encounter recently with a young lady who she was contemplating her career in a specific organization.
Okay.
And she was like, I don't think, and I'm like, what is your passion? What do you think your calling is? What is your purpose? What do you feel a sense of happiness about? And she said, you know what? I just want to help people. I'm a business person, but I just want to help. And led her to look at her life differently. Look at the whole meaning of herself and what is it that I'm here to do. So that just brings a whole new perspective to her life right there.
Okay. Well, Mr. Soon to be Dr. Aidin Brown, I said it. I appreciate you for joining me here today on the podcast and giving me a little insight on SahFyer.
Thank you. I really appreciate being here, and I thank you for having me. I know I have a great team, and I know you're on the team too. I know we have a great team, and I must say that there are other episodes of our podcast coming out. So
Yes,
we will be
indeed.
hearing from our mentors, our mentees, and other initiatives that we'll be doing. So
Okay.
yes.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
know that we have some things to look out for coming from you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.